Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tim Watson, your play-by-play broadcaster, and welcome back here at beautiful Coburn Park. And if you weren't with us for Game 1 of this doubleheader, the Pilots did lose 13-2, so they will be looking to bounce back. So entering this game, the Pilots now sit at 5-9, and the Utica Blue Sox are sitting at 10-8. So a heartbreaking Game 1 loss, a big loss, as the bullpen just imploded there, losing 13-2. Newark will go with a new lineup here, and all three of the three-headed monsters, as David Bermudez calls him, his teammate Allan Murphy and Over Torres, are in the lineup. Leading off for your Pilots is number 8, David Bermudez, playing short. Batting second is the center fielder, Allan Murphy. Batting third is Over Torres. In the fourth spot is Dylan Duplashon. Batting fifth is Logan Sturr. In the sixth spot is Jordan Fedor, playing right field. Behind the plate, batting seventh is Ty Saida. Playing second base, batting eighth, Bailey Jimenez. Batting ninth in left field is Ryan Lee. And on the mound, looking at this new opportunity for a win, is the starter, number 17, Kenneth Westbrook. And the lineup Utica will go with is as follows. Number 10, Ryan Enos, leading off, playing third base. Batting second, number 12, Zach Penska, playing second base. Batting third, number 30, Ben Montenegro, playing left field. Batting fourth, number 7, LJ Bryant, in right field. Batting fifth, number 22, Matt Parkinson, in the designated hitter spot. Batting sixth, number 39, Avery Cook, the first baseman for Game 2. Batting seventh, number 14, Zach Hemming, catching this Game 2. Batting eighth, number 15, Aaron Pravisky, in center field. Batting ninth, number 11, Gabe Sherman, at shortstop. And on the mound tonight, number 35, Casey Keller. So this game should be starting in a few minutes here, as the sun is out of the picture, as we were worried about that with a little bit of a glare earlier, but is no worry now. A beautiful night for a doubleheader. It is now currently sitting at 76 here at Coburn Park with cloudy skies, but no rain in our forecast. So a great night for some Pilot baseball as they look to get back on track. And we'll be back for first pitch. Thank you for tuning in here on YouTube on NewarkPilots.tv. I am Tim Watson. Leading off for Utica, the Utica Blue Sox is number 10, Ryan Enos, the third baseman here. Played second base in the last game. He'll move over to third here and face Kenneth Westbrook. Westbrook has pitched 16.1 innings this year, surrendering 12 hits, 21 hits, 12 runs, 12 earned runs, 3 walks, and 12 strikeouts. He is 1-2 on the year with a 6.61 ERA, and the first pitch of the night is a ball. Second one is in there for a strike, 1-1. So first pitch was at 8:09, second pitch 8:10 here on this beautiful Monday night. 1-1 from Westbrook is swung on and late with a foul tip. 1-2 now. One and two is in there, and he's rung him up, starting the game off the right way with a K. And that's going to bring up second baseman number 12, Zach Pensa. So Westbrook starts his night with a strikeout as he is trying to lower that 6.61 ERA. Second batter sees a strike, one blow right by him. It looks like we have some life from your pilots here. The pitch from Westbrook is swung on and missed. 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the top of the first as the Pilots are now the home team. Breaking ball in there, back-to-back Ks to start the game. A great start here for your Pilots. Let's see if they can continue it. And that's going to bring up left fielder number 30, Ben Montenegro. DH'd in the last game, will play left field here. Pitch is blown in there for a strike. 0-1 now. That ball is hit toward Bermudez, who will field it, throw, and the throw will be in the time with a great stretch over at first by Logan Sturr to go 1, 2, 3, and your Pilots are up here in the bottom half of the first. And we'll be back, and thank you for tuning in. Leading off for your Pilots here, number 8, shortstop David Bermudez, the 5-tool man himself, who approached me before the game today with the 3-headed monsters nickname and was hoping it'd catch on of him, Murphy, and Torres. being 3 of the top 5 leaders in PGCBL batting average. And the first pitch to him is in there for a strike, 0-1. Swings on that one, puts it up the middle, helps himself out with that average, lead off single, and your Pilots have a man on.
Now batting, the center fielder number 5, Allan Murphy.
That's going to be the second. This is going to be the second of the 3 heads. Number 5, center fielder Allan Murphy. So Murphy steps up with Bermudez on, which is a common theme when these two are in the lineup to start the game. Held off on a pitch he thought was outside, called a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 is swung on, hit up the middle in the right center gap, past a diving center fielder. Bermudez hustling around third as the ball is still at the wall. Murphy will have a stand-up triple, or he'll slide in with no need. And it will be a RBI triple there for Allan Murphy. And your Pilots lead 1-0 early. And that's going to bring in the third of the 3-headed monsters. Number 6, designated hitting today, Over Torres. So Torres will look to add on here early as your Pilots strike first in Game 2. The ball is swung on and poked foul past the first baseman, 0-1. The 0-1 to Torres will be a breaking ball, high, 1-1. One and one is swung on, fouled off the netting, 1-2 now. So 1-2 to Torres now, with the second run of the inning being 90 feet away. Torres thought about it, held back, 2-2 now. Torres looking comfortable as ever, adjusting his helmet as he steps back in, taking a few practice strides, comes set. Swings and fouls one off, 2-2 here again. The 2-2 to Torres this time will be fouled off once again. Camera goes a little haywire there, and we'll have to fix it. So the 2-2 to Torres will be high, 3-2 now. So a full count to Torres with Murphy on third after a RBI triple, and a nice breaking ball that goes right down the middle after looking at like it was about to hit Torres will be out, number 1. That's going to bring in third baseman, number 7, Dylan Duplachon. Duplachon now with a chance for an RBI, as Murphy is 90 feet away from being the second run of the inning with 1 out on the board. Ball that is popped up out of play toward the third baseline, into the third base bleachers, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on third, and 1 run already in here in the bottom of the first. Pitch low, 1-1 now. One's flood the top of the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Sorry about the current camera situation. We'll have that fixed as soon as possible. Dupleshan thought about it, didn't go. Murphy will be coming home, and he'll slide in safely, and your Pilots will lead 2-0 now. So Dupleshan a 2-1 count with 1 out and no one on, and 2 runs in here in the first inning now. It's going to be scored a wild pitch there. Ball is popped up out of play. 2-2 here now. Just a little bit more excitement here as the Pilots are up 2-0 early. They're going to say Dupleshan went there, and it'll be 2-2 now. Or that's strike 3. The scoreboard was not correct, and Dupleshan has struck out. That's going to bring up first baseman number 18, Logan Sturr, who had a scheduled off game in the first game of this doubleheader, starting in the game yesterday at Elmira. So he's inserted for game 2. Pitched down the pipe, 0-1 now to Sturr. Sturr grounds one to the first base side. The pitcher will play it, throw it to the first baseman, and that will end the first inning. After 1, your Pilots are up 2-0, and the camera should be fixed by the time we get to the second inning. As the cameraman fixes the camera, leading off for the Utica Blue Sox is number 7, LJ Bryant, the right fielder. No problem, Utica Blue Sox. Anything for you guys. That one is in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 is hit hard but out of play, 0-2 now. So there it is, a fixed camera once again. 0-2 with no outs here in the top of the second. And that ball is swung on, hit up the middle. Murphy will play it on the bounce. It will be a leadoff single and Utica's first hit of the night. That's going to bring up number 22, the designated hitter, Matt Parkinson. Parkinson will bat here with the leadoff man reaching on a single, and Westbrook will look to get out of early trouble here. Breaking ball in the dirt, swung on and missed, 0-1. Westbrook takes a look over to first. elects not to throw over. A ball that is swung on and hit hard toward the Pilot dugout and out of play. 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes, a runner on first, and no outs here in the top of the second. Breaking ball swung on, chopped towards third, takes a bad bounce, should be ruled a hit. That's going to be a hit after it takes a brutal bounce there on Duplashon. Nothing you can really do about that, just getting unlucky there. That's going to bring up first baseman number 39, Avery Cook. Avery Cook stands here with a good opportunity for his Blue Sox with runners on second and first, and Westbrook will be looking for his best right now to get out of this unscathed. Some dancing around going on at second, and Westbrook's pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. It's great to see another team matching the Pilots' energy on the bases, as most teams they have played this year have been dead on the bases, unlike the Pilots. That one's in there for a strike, 0-2 now. The 0-2 from Westbrook will be a breaking ball in there for a strike. More importantly, out number 1. And that'll be his third strikeout here through 1.1 innings. That's going to bring up catcher number 14, Zach Hemming. So Westbrook with 1 out now and runners on second and first. And the Blue Sox catcher up. Let's see what he'll go to here. Some dancing around going on at second again. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1. Fastball, timing a little off. Hit the camera once again, and we'll fix that as soon as possible. 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runners on second and first, and they're going. A hit and run was on. Murphy is running over. He will make the catch in center, lay out, run in, throw it in quick, and the runner will have to retreat back, and there will be 2 outs. A great play out there in center by Murphy, covering a ton of ground and laying out. And that's going to bring up center fielder number 15, Aaron Pravisky. So after the first 2 runners get on, Westbrook has managed back-to-back outs. So there are 2 outs, runners on second and first now, with Pravisky up to the plate. That pitch misses, says home plate ump. Not really sure where, but 1-0 now. Murphy, who did not play in the first game due to him being sick, is playing with the 6 symptoms here, like the Jordan flu game, and made an absolute stunner of a play in center there. That pitch is swung on and missed, 1-1 now. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs here. Westbrook fakes the throw to second, with Bryant dancing around out there, much like the man who plays shortstop for the Pilots, Bermudez, who dances around on the bases. That ball is hit hard to the gap of where Bermudez was. A strong throw by Lee will not be coming, and the Blue Sox score a run there. It is now 2-1 your Pilots. So after 2 quick outs after the first 2 guys reach, it is a RBI single for Pravisky. That's going to bring up shortstop number 11, Gabe Sherman. So Westbrook will look to get out of this inning now, still holding the lead. But instead of it being 2, it's cut in half to 1. We'll see what he goes to here. Gets his sign, comes set. Delivers at home, breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1. Ball is popped up. Stir is running over. He'll run out of room. It'll be 0-2 now with Westbrook in the driver's seat. Westbrook will look in for his 0-2 pitch. He'll get it. Come set. Deliver home and is fouled off. 0-2 here again. So the runners are in a bit of a jam here. It will cause a pickle on a pitch that missed. And Bermudez will put the tag down, and the inning will be over as a base running miscue ends the Blue Sox rally there. And we head to the bottom of the second as your Pilots lead 2-1. Leading off for your Pilots here, number 15, Jordan Fedor. Playing right field, was supposed to have last game off, but had to move to center field for Allan Murphy, who got a little sick. First pitch to him here in game 2 misses, 1-0 up near the dome. That ball is ripped towards left field. The left fielder will catch it on the line. It'll be a quick out here to start the inning. That's going to bring up catcher number 13, Ty Cielito, the man with no batting gloves. In every game he has taken an at-bat this year, I have never seen him wear batting gloves. First pitch to him misses high, 1-0. It'll be 2-0 now to Cielito. That ball is ripped hard. It'll be caught out there and right by Bryant. So there'll be 2 hard hit balls that result in 2 outs to start this inning.
The second baseman, number 9, Bailey Jimenez.
That's going to bring up second baseman number 9, Bailey Jimenez. Jimenez will step up here with 2 outs, and the first pitch to him misses, 1-0. So the 1-0 to Jimenez is swung on and hit hard by third base coach Quinn. It'll be 1-1 now. So the 1-1 becomes 1-2 as a ball that is hit in almost the same spot, and a bullpen pitcher lays out for the ball and can't come up with it. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, and we are headed to the third as your Pilots lead by 1. So back up with a fresh count for Utica as we are back here at Colburn Park. It's going to be number 11, Gabe Sherman, the shortstop, the 9-hole hitter. That one misses high, 1-0. The 1-0 misses in the dirt, 1-1 now. Two and oh, sorry about that. The 2-0 is fouled off, 2-1 now. The 2-1 misses, 3-1 now. Looked like he hit the corner, but the home plate ump says no, so 3-1 it is. That ball is swung on, put up high. Running in is Murphy, who will call off everyone else and make the play.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Ryan Enos.
That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, number 10, Ryan Enos, the third baseman. Enos struck out in his first at-bat. Let's see what he'll do here. The ball is swung on, fouled off into the bleachers by first base, 0-1. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Cielito. One's flood the top of the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. That pitch is in there for a strike, 1-2 now. That ball is fouled off and out of play. 1-2 here again. That one is fouled off hard. 1-2 again. Ball is swung on, poked back towards the wall, and that ball is going to be out of here, and we have a tie game now. Not the spot you want to put that pitch, as it was belt high. Perfect spot to lace a homer.
Now batting the second baseman, number 12, Zach Penson.
Batting next is number 12, the second baseman, Zach Penska. That pitch is hit a mile high again, but just into center field. Murphy will get under it, and there will be 2 outs here in the top of the third.
Now batting the left fielder, number 30, Ben Montenegro.
That's going to bring up left fielder number 30, Ben Montenegro. So Westbrook's mistake pitch leads to us having a tie game here now, and there are 2 outs in the inning, and the first pitch to the left fielder misses. 1-0. Another pitch misses. 2-0 now. The 2-0 is hit hard towards second. And that ball will be thrown to Stir, and the inning will be over. So after 2.5 innings of baseball, we have a tie game at 2. And we'll be back when your Pilots are up. Sorry about the delay. Going down quickly was Ryan Lee, the left fielder. Now up Bermudez in a 1-1 count, quickly to possibly 1-2. But the first baseman has room, and he will make the play, and there will be 2 outs. That's going to bring up center fielder number 5, Allan Murphy. Murphy laced a triple in his last at bat. Let's see what he does here. First pitch misses to him, 1-2. That one misses, 1-1 now. The 1-1 misses high, 2-1 now. Two and one is a low, 3-1. Three and one is thought about by Murphy, but holds off, and he's walked him. So Keller walks Murphy to extend the inning. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 6, Over Torres. Torres has seen the DH role a lot this year with a leg problem, but says he would prefer to play in the field. Touched the field in the first half of this doubleheader and will be in the DH spot for the second half. Torres is 0 for 1 tonight. The first pitch to him misses, 1-0. Murphy with a healthy lead over there off of first. Let's see if Keller gives him a look. Torres fouls that one off. Looks like it went off himself. 1-1 now. Keller takes a deep breath, comes set, delivers home. It's a balk as Keller took an extra step, so it'll be 2-1 now. No, it'll be 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Torres got a hold of that one, but fouled it off. It'll be 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Looks like Murphy's lead really got to Keller there as it got him to balk. So it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Torres hits that one off the end of the bat, and it's going to be 1-2 again. So the 1-2 to Torres will be a breaking ball. Same breaking ball he struck out on. Now fouls it off once again down the first baseline. 1-2 once again. And Jamie Rabel heads out to see the umpire to give him some more baseballs. The 1-2 misses. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second here in the bottom of the third. Murphy started the 2-out rally. Let's see if Torres can add to it. He did not go, so it'll be 3-2 now. The 3-2 to Torres will be a ball hit towards the shortstop who cannot get there. Murphy is going to be sent, and your Pilots will have the lead again as Torres comes through once again this summer for your Pilots. The two-out man himself, and 2/3 of the three-headed monster were involved in that one. And that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 7, Dylan Duplachon. Torres' two-out single scores a run, and your Pilots lead once again. A protection swing there will go to 0-1 as it is fouled off. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 1 run in here in the bottom of the third with another runner on first. Let's see what the Pilots can do here. Breaking ball hit in the gap between the third baseman and the shortstop. And the rally with 2 outs just keeps on going.
Now batting for your Pilots, their first baseman, number 18, Logan.
That's going to bring up first baseman number 18, Logan Stir. So Stir up with a man in scoring position now and another man on first. We'll see what he can do here with 2 outs. First pitch to him is in there for a strike, 0-1. So it'll be 1-1 now as that pitch missed. The 1-1 to Stir from Keller will be breaking ball in there for a strike, 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on here in the bottom of the third. As Torres grips his helmet, taking his lead over there at second. Pretty big one, and he's going. Hit and run is on. Stir send that one over to the third baseman, who will make the basket over the shoulder catch, and the inning will be over. We head to the fourth, but not before your Pilots fly to a 1-run lead, up 3-2 now. Leading off for the Utica Blue Sox, number 7, the left fielder, L.J. Bryant, the right fielder. First pitch to him is a breaking ball that misses low, 1-0. Bryant, being the good friend he is, gets that ball for Cielito. Westbrook's second pitch is in the dirt once again, 2-0. Dupleshain having conversation with the Utica Blue Sox third base coach, laughing up a storm over there. Another pitch that misses low, 3-0 now. Three and 0 from Westbrook is in there for a strike. 3-1 now. Three and 1 is ripped into the left center gap. And that ball will hit up against the fence and will be at least 2. LJ is trying to stretch it into a triple where he'll be thrown out. Trying to extend a double into a triple. Another great play by Bermudez, and you knew it was coming before it even happened.
Now batting the designated hitter number 22, Matt Parkinson.
That's going to bring up number 22, the designated hitter, Matt Parkinson. You just can't describe enough how great of an all-around year this has been for Bermudez early on. Seems to be doing everything for this team right when they need it. First pitch from Westbrook misses low, 1-0 here. So first out of the inning comes after a double was going to be stretched to a triple. That one is swung on and missed, 1-1 now. Parkinson is visibly frustrated as he made a not safe for work comment there. So it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes now on a breaking ball from Westbrook. So swing and a miss on a breaking ball in the dirt. Parkinson will run to first late and he'll be thrown out. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting the first baseman number 39, Avery Cook.
That's going to bring up first baseman number 39, Avery Cook. So through 3.2 innings, Westbrook is now up to 4 strikeouts with 2 earned runs. That one misses, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and hit. Moving back is Stir, and he'll not be able to get there as that ball will land foul. It'll be 1-1 now. So the bright lights here at Colburn Park have taken over the field as they have fully lightened up the atmosphere. And much like the lights, the Pilots seem to have a little bit more energy. The 1-1 from Westbrook will be a breaking ball in there for a strike, 1-2. One and two is swung on and fouled off. Swung on and fouled off. As it looked like Cook was looking for off speed there and got the heater. Westbrook's curveball has been giving Utica problems all night. That one is swung on. They're going to say he didn't go. It's going to be 2-2 now. So 2's for the top of the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th as the Pilots lead 3-2. So the 2-2 from Westbrook will be swung on and awkwardly fouled off. So the 3-2 gets away from Cielito. The count will be run full now. So it'll be 3-2, 2 outs, no one on here in the top of the fourth. The 3-2 will be a strike on the Uncle Charlie. Got him looking. Westbrook is now up to 5 Ks on the night. And we head to the bottom of the fourth as your Pilots will look to add on to their 1-run lead. That's going to bring up, leading off for your Pilots, right fielder number 15, Jordan Fedor, as we are back here in the bottom of the fourth, and your Pilots lead by 1. First pitch to Fedor is in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 breaking ball misses, 1-1 now. The 1-1 to Fedor from Keller will be a ball that is hit into foul ground, out of play. 1-2 now. One and two breaking ball is swung on and chopped toward the shortstop, who will pick it out, throw it to first, and there will be 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. That's going to bring up catcher number 13, Ty Cielito.
Now batting for the Pilots is the catcher number 13, Ty Cielito.
Cielito fields righty. Hits lefty. So opposite-handed that he throws with is the side he hits with. First pitch to him on the outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1 quickly becomes 0-2 now, and Cielito will look to work back into this count. The 0-2 will be foul off, so we're going to do 0-2 here again. Cielito puts that one in play to the second baseman, so work for the middle infield here, as there are 2 quick outs. That's going to bring up second baseman number 9, Bailey Jimenez.
Now batting for the
Jimenez struck out in his last at bat. We'll look for something different here. Ahead 1-0. Joked with manager Quinn before this game about being in the 8th hole after picking up 2 hits in Elmira last night. Swings into that one and fouls it off behind him, 1-1. The 1-1 to the second baseman will go behind him as he goes out of the way so it doesn't hit him in the noggin. 2-1 now. The 2-1 to Jimenez will be popped up and put out of play. 2-2 now. Two balls, two strikes, two outs here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one misses. 3-2 now. That ball is hit into play into the gap and left and center. Going back, and it's going to hit the wall. Jimenez will have he's going 3, and he will be in there at third with a 2-out triple. And that's going to bring up the left fielder, number 20, Ryan Lee. So it doesn't look like it matters where Jimenez hits. He's going to hit no matter where he is. So let's see what Lee can do here with 2 outs and a man 90 feet away. First pitch to Lee is in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Lee will be swung on and missed, 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Lee is swung on and chopped to the second baseman, who will throw over quickly and end the inning. In the Pilots strand the runner at third, and we head to the fifth as your Pilots lead by 1. Welcome back here in the top of the fifth. Westbrook on the mound still, and the first Utica Blue Sox he will face is number 14, Zach Hemming, the catcher. First pitch to Hemming is a little outside, 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for a strike. 1-2 now. The 1-2 will bounce in front of the plate. 2-2 now. So the 2-2 from Westbrook will come, and it will be thought about but not swung on. 3-2 now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs here in the top of the 5th. That one will be in there for a strike and another strikeout, and Hemming does not agree as he heads back to the dugout. But nonetheless, it's another strikeout. That's going to bring up center fielder number 15, Aaron Purvis. Purvis tried to bunt, and they're going to say he went 0-1 now. That ball is poked to third. It will be gloved and thrown to first. A good stretch by Stir will get the out by a half a footstep. And there will be 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. That's going to bring up shortstop number 11, Gabe Sherman. So the first pitch to Sherman will be a strike, 0-1. That pitch just misses. 1-1 now. One time is called and granted as Saita needed a break there. So there's 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Breaking ball in the dirt, 2-1 now. Pitch in there at the knees, 2-2 now. And Sherman did not agree with it, but it's there. And the Utica fans are not happy with that one, but the Pilots faithful loved it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now. 2's flood the board. Fastball right down the pipe. Can't really argue with that one. And we head to the bottom of the 5th with Westbrook dealing on the mound. He's now up to 7 Ks through 5 innings pitched. Leading off for your Pilots here is the one hitter, number 8, the shortstop, David Bermudez. First pitch to him is in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 will be hit hard and foul. It'll be 0-2 now. Bermudez down 0-2. Let's see what he can do here. Ask for time as Keller is taking his time out there on the mound. The 0-2 is swung on and poked towards center. The center fielder runs over and he makes the play. And that's going to bring up number 5, our center fielder, Allan Murphy. First pitch ripped into the gap, bounces off the wall. Murphy's thinking 2. Now he's thinking 3. Another triple for him here if he slides in safely. Head first slide, and he's in there. So a 1-out triple for Allan Murphy as he's got 2 of those today. That's going to bring up number 6, the designated hitter, already with an RBI tonight, Over Torres. Last time he did it with 2 outs. This time he'll do it with try to do it with 1. So after the mound visit, Keller will stay in, but the Blue Sox will have an arm warming up in the bullpen. And it looks like it's going to be Andrew Braun warming up in the pen. And the first pitch to Torres misses, 1-0. The 1-0 to Torres results in a big swing, but the ball lands in the catcher's glove, so ones will fall to the top of the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Another breaking ball in the dirt, 2-1 now. The Utica infield is in now as they're already down 1 here in the bottom of the 5th, and they don't want the Pilots to score any more. So a ground ball to a fielder will not do the trick here. Torres takes the 2-1 and it becomes 3-1 now. The 3-1 will drop in right, and the Pilots will lead 4-2 now, and Torres comes through once again.
Now batting the third baseman, number 7, Dylan Duplashan.
That's going to bring in third baseman number 7, Dylan Duplashan. Torres is now 2 for 3 on the night with 2 RBI. Duplashan caught a breaking ball near the face and got out of the way of it. It's 1-0. The 1-0 misses low now, 2-0. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Oliver Torres stands on first base with a run in this inning, and the Pilots lead 4-2. Torres is going, and he'll be in there without a throw, and it'll be 3-1 now. So 0-0 coming through with a RBI single and then a stolen base there. The 3-1 will be in the dirt, and Dupleshan will head down to first, and that's going to bring up first baseman number 18, Logan Sturr. Let's see if Logan can stir something up here. He has a runner in scoring position on second, and then another runner on first with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1. And it will be a hit and run, and Sturr will pop that one up, and the runners will run back, and the ball will be caught by the first baseman, and there will be 2 outs, but the runners make it back. So first baseman pops out to first baseman on the hit and run, and the runners are safe, and that's going to bring up right fielder number 15, Jordan Fedor. Fedor is 0 for 2 in this game with a fly out to left and a ground out to short, and the first pitch to him here misses, 1-0. The 1-0 to Fedor is swung on and hit towards right on a ball that will not get down, but we head to the 6th, and your Pilots lead 4-2. Welcome back here in the 6th inning as Kenneth Westbrook is still out on the mound, and he'll have to face number 10, Ryan Enos, the third baseman. And the first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. So through 5, your Pilots lead 4-2 as they have 7 hits and Utica has 5. And we'll see what happens here in the 6th. The 0-1 misses, 1-1 now. The 1-1 misses, 2-1. The 2-1 is up. Calling for it is Duplachon, and he will make the play, and there will be 1 out here in the top of the 6th.
Now batting the second baseman, number 12, Zach Penska.
That's going to bring up second baseman number 12, Zach Penska. First pitch to him misses, 1-0. The 1-0 is popped up. Cielito heads back towards the net, and he will get under it, but not be able to catch it. It'll be 1-1 now. Great effort by Cielito there. He just couldn't pull it down. Hard play on the netting. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out as ones flood the top of the board here. So Penksa gets back into the box. And that pitch is swung on, 1-2 now. So 1 ball, 2 strike, and 1 out now. And Westbrook's 1-2 pitch will be a breaking ball. Swung on, hit to Bermudez. He'll field it, throw quick. A stretch by Stir will get the out. And there'll be 2 down here in the top half of the 6th. That's going to bring up left fielder number 30, Ben Montenegro. First pitch is swung on and cracked out to center. Murphy will get under it. 1 pitch, 1 out, and we head to the bottom of the 6th. Once again, thank you for tuning in to this Newark Pilots broadcast of the second game of the doubleheader as they take on the Utica Blue Sox. I am Tim Watson, and we'll be back when your Pilots are ready to swing the sticks. Leading off for your Pilots is catcher number 13, Ty Saida, as it will be a lefty-on-lefty matchup, as Casey Keller has been replaced by number 47, Andrew Braun. And warming up in your Pilots bullpen is number 12, Michael Cielito. First pitch to Saida misses 1-0. So a mound visit here after Braun threw one pitch and missed low with it. And now the catcher will head back, and Saida will await the 1-0. The 1-0 will be swung on and missed. 1-1 now as the count has hit even. The 1-1 goes to 1-2 now. As that one looked a bit outside, but it is called a strike. That ball is hit high. The shortstop goes back. The center fielder comes in and calls for it. And there is an out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting the second baseman number 9, Bailey Jimenez.
That's going to bring in second baseman number 9, Bailey Jimenez. First pitch to Jimenez is a breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Jimenez from Braun will be a swinging strike, 0-2. Jimenez steps back into the plate, down 0-2. He'll look to come back from the pitcher's count here. Swings and misses. Ball in the dirt. Throw by the catcher, and there are 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting the left fielder number 20, Ryan Lee.
That's going to bring up left fielder number 20, Ryan Lee.
Pitch hitting for the Pilots is number 22, Parker Denny.
Pinch hitting now is number 22, Parker Denny. So Denny starting at first in the first game in this doubleheader. We'll get another at-bat here in the second game, and we'll play most likely left field. That ball is ripped over the third baseman's head. Denny's thinking 2 right out of the box, and the ball goes up against the wall, and he'll have a 2-out double. With 2 outs, that's going to bring up number 8, the shortstop, David Bermudez.
The shortstop number 8, David Bermudez.
Bermudez will look to add on to this 2-out rally after a 2-out double by Denny. That pitch is in there for a strike to Bermudez, 0-1. The 0-1 bounces in the dirt. Denny thought about third, but went back. 1-1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th as your Pilots lead 4-2. So a throw to second, and Denny will be back in there, called out after Denny looked clearly safe. And we head to the 7th. Looked like he got under that tag, but he is called out. So a few changes for your Pilots here. Parker Denny will head to first base, and replacing Stir is Michael Gorman in left field, and now pitching for your Pilots is number 12, Michael Cielito. Leading off for Utica is number 7, the right fielder, L.J. Bryant. So Cielito will look to shut the door on this game and have the Pilots split the series after a great start from Kenneth Westbrook, as he went 6 innings, giving up 2 runs on 5 hits with 7 strikeouts. And the first pitch from Cielito is in there for a strike, 0-1. So a different arm slot from Cielito as he comes almost from the side or under, 1-1. It's like a submarine and sidearm mix. Little nerves out there on the mound as he bobbles the ball. Cielito steps back on the mound, comes set as he gets his sign, delivers home, and that one is popped up. Dupleshain is going to call for it, and he'll make the play, and there's one down here in the top of the 7th. That's going to bring up number 22, the designated hitter, Matt Parkinson.
Now batting, the designated hitter number 22, Matt Parkinson.
So Bryant goes down quickly. Let's see if Parkinson can go down even quicker. First pitch to him misses, 1-0. The 1-0 misses, 2-0 now. So Cielito looks to calm down here after being down 2-0 to Parkinson. Puts that one in the zone around the knees, 2-1 now. Breaking ball misses way outside, 3-1 now. The 3-1 from Cielito as he comes set and delivers it is swung on and fouled off, 3-2 now, and Cielito has worked his way back. Warming up in the Pilots bullpen is Ryan Mueller. So some action there if Cielito does have any trouble. That one misses, and he walked him on a full count. That's going to bring up number 39, the first baseman, Avery Cook. Cook steps into the plate here representing the tying run with 1 out and 2 outs left for Utica. Cielito regains his composure, takes a look over to first, comes set on the mound, delivers it home, in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 from Cielito as he comes set is swung on and popped up. Running back is Bermudez. Coming in is Gorman, who will call for the ball, and there will be 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Your Pilots are now just 1 out away from splitting this series.
Now batting, the catcher, number 14, Zach Hemming.
That's going to bring up catcher number 14, Zach Hemming. Hemming is 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a strikeout, and he takes a first pitch strike here. So no balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs with a runner on first here in the top of the 7th. A swing and a miss, 0-2 now from Cielito, and he is 1 strike away from closing the door tonight. Pitch misses high, 1-2 now. Cielito with a throw over to first. Diving back in safely is the Blue Sock on base. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Good night, Utica. Newark has split the series and will go out of this game with a 6-9 record, and Utica will be 10-9 now. Tune back in tomorrow as your Newark Pilots take on the Elmira Pioneers once again here at Colburn Park. Thank you for tuning in to Game 1 and Game 2 tonight. Everybody be safe tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. I am Tim Watson, and thank you for tuning in on NewarkPilots.tv. Have a good one.